Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 20. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab, it's Moore. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. First and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! They strike first in this national title bout.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Clemson. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Will not be brought down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
I think the offensive coordinator senses that the defense is really flowing a little bit too quickly, so goes with that counter misdirection look and picks up a nice gain here for the offense.
Motion now from the tight end. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
On the move now.
Looks like he's going to run it.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he's got it again.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Touchdown, LSU.
Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Klubnik. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
He's looking deep again. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes a handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pump over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Caught quickly. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. This should be the last play of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Good to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. On the run, it's Durham. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
GG's, bro.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Going again on 2nd and 10. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. The pass rush closing in. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice.